and everything, girl, be
Yep.
afraid. Be very
Yes.
afraid.
Yes. Yes.
And now we have to also say, and I thought it was interesting. Maybe producers didn't do the tap, tap, tap to Danielle, because here's her mother bringing it up in the scene that the mother said you
Well,
have
I'm
to
just
tell
saying the
Melissa.
tap, tap, tap at the finale. It's time to bring it out. Yeah, I don't think, I think that was part of her storyline, that she was going to be the one to, the newbie. She's going to be the one to, bring out the news. But they made it seem like, oh, we don't believe it. But I think Melissa should know that Margaret's talking about her. That's the way they made it sound.
I mean, listen, and then even Rachel Fuda, this whole adoption with Jade. And listen, these two girls, there is, for first-year housewives, there is absolutely nothing more they could have done.
Nope.
I'm giving them a solid A, both of them. Both
of them. Okay, but let me just go back to Rachel Fuda for a minute. I don't dislike her. We've talked about this.
I like her.
I don't think she has any personality whatsoever. She's not fun at all. Is she a little witty? Is she snarky? Yeah. But even on Andy, she's very blunt. She's very matter of fact. She doesn't really smile too much. She's not laughing and joking. She's very serious, very vanilla. Now, I heard a friend of mine was at a big fundraiser with all the Franklin Lakes girls, and she was there. Fuda was there. Didn't crack a smile. Didn't really dance with the rest of them. Stood in the background. She was a little surprised that one of the people, acquaintances from Franklin Lakes family, owned the place. I think it was the Rockley Country Club. Again, it was reported. No personality, didn't speak to anyone, stood in the corner more like a wallflower. No personality on this girl. She just doesn't. I'm not saying she's not good at what she's doing on the show, but she's very monotone. Very monotone. That's what I see.
You're going to totally possibly disagree with me on this, but or maybe you'll agree. Who she reminds me of? You're going to be shocked.
Okay.
If you strip away all the outfits and what she does on stage for her job, and the puss and the patting of the puss, Erika Jayne is very similar.
Very similar. But Erika Jayne at least gets drunk, has fun, gets wild. This girl doesn't do any of that. You never see her lose composure.
Like me, when I saw Erika, first I think she was a little like, okay, because listen, I've said some things, but I had a really very great moment with her at home last night. She's very just like, hey, great, thank you for coming. Oh, you're coming to Vegas? Great, please support. Thank you. And then she even says, thank you very much for all your support.
Yes.
Like she's very
cut and dry.
And I'm not shading her. I'm not really a fun person either, even though you think I am and everyone thinks I am.
Stop it. Oh my God. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. You dance, you have fun. Oh, stop it. We laugh, we joke, we tell funny stories. No, don't try it. Don't even try that with me.
All right.
Don't try it. Don't try it.
Sorry, girl.
All right, let's go. Continue.
I like to stick, but I also thought, hello, Rachel Fuda and John Fuda. You can't just adopt maybe just, I'm using my legal degree, but no, we have to contact the person's biological mother. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry that's such a shocker to all of you. But look, she's trying to do the right thing. She raised this kid. I think they both have done great. Both have done great.
Me too. She's an old soul, Rachel Fuda. She is not a regular 31-year-old girl.
31, man, that's young.
I mean, she's so young. She's younger than my son. And she's just very well put together. I'm not saying she's not. She's very well put together. She has her shit together. She's on point, but a little bland. Do you know what I mean? Just not our type of personality. Listen, I'm sure she's other people's personality, and people, some people like her. To me, she's very bland. I don't think she could ever hang out, which she wouldn't want to, with our crew.
A lot of the audience will, I think, agree with you. Now, there is some dragging happening on social media. I've noticed that people were not, and I didn't really think anything of it. People were not happy with Margaret and Mard Sr., that scene where they are like, this is disgusting, you know, Teresa, they're like, should you really be talking about someone else's family? They
No.
got a lot of dragging.
Yeah, well, because they got a lot of skeletons. They got a lot of skeletons in their closet. And I think Lexi is just the reason why they're doing this with Lexi, putting this out in an episode, is to prove that she could be such a good friend and she's such a loving person, and what she's doing for Lexi and the son and this and that. We're very happy for you, Lexi, and we're very happy for you, Margaret, but we know a little different. We know a little different.
And I hate to criticize Margaret, but it goes back to like really what we've been talking about. It is, I'm sorry, I have to call a spade a spade. It's control. Of course, you
Yes.
like the person that you pay, that you feel richer than, and that works for you. Of course, that is the person that is stuck by you.
Right.
I understand that mentality. That's not really an equal friendship,
No,
so to speak.
no, no.
That's all.
That's all.
I did think, you know, here we go back to Olivia. I'm just looking at all my notes. I'm covering everyone here today. Olivia, you know, this therapist, you know, with Jed is like, thank you
She's
very
such
much.
a doll.
She's a good kid.
She's a good kid. I mean, she's happy-go-lucky. She's sweet. I loved when she walked up to Teresa and said, you have to put this on. Like she, you know, she talks to her mom about the lingerie. She's just a sweet, nice little girl. She really is. She's a sweet, nice little girl.
And one of them, I'm not sure which of Jennifer's children got bullied. She was getting bullied in school
I think
back.
the older one. I think the older one. I think it was the older one, not this younger one.
But, you know, when Jennifer's like, thank you very much, Margaret, you know, that my, you know, child now wants me to wear lingerie and like have sex with her father 24/7 because she thinks we're going to get a divorce. I mean, that's pretty much what Jennifer said. But I mean,
I know
it's true.
it is true. But you know what? You're on a TV show and you're on New Jersey. It's coming out. It's coming out. I don't blame Margaret for it. It's her job. Honestly, it's her job.
And
I'm
by the
gonna
way,
tell you-
when Jennifer, just before we move on, when Jennifer says, you know, when Bill's like, you know, I come home, I'm tired, I'm paying for 5 colleges. I mean, Jennifer also makes $500,000 or $600,000 now.
I know.
So that's
I
not
know.
chump change. Like, I think you guys are
No.
both contributing.
I
to the
think, yeah,
household.
I think the colleges are paid for. I think they're paid for, you know, but listen, I think Jen is a lot of fun.
She's fun.
She's fun. The games she play, like, you know, Teresa said, she's always happy. She's happy for you. The games that she does, like she's always up and ready for a good time. So I give her the pat on the back for that. She's up and ready for a good time. And that's what we like. She's positive energy. Definitely positive. Yeah, she might fight with you if you say something nasty to her or whatever the case may be. But in general, she's a happy-go-lucky girl.
Well, guess what? You know that birthday party she just had, right? That you saw that whole
Yes.
and
Yes.
Teresa was there. Guess who would have been at that birthday party?
You would have. I know. I know.
I would have been right there, honey, right with
I know.
Teresa. But
I
listen,
know.
I don't regret, and like, I don't.
No, it's
look
your
back.
job, David. You got to stick with your job. You got to do what's right for you.